So we're on the road to Sasau to find out the crack about this mysterious knight. All that glitters. How's my gear? It's all my gear repaired and stuff. Tailor's kit. Boom, boom. Boom. I'll help this girl. Maruna. Marauna. Oh shit, never bothered with this loading time. I can't.
God bless.
I can't give her anything. I was going to try and give her some coin. Okay, where are we going? I want to see how much money the armor smith got and we can sell loads of stuff to him. Because he had 5k last time. He's probably got the same amount now. We'll double check. How much money have you got? Are you rich?
God be
You're
with
rich,
you.
sunshine. Got 2.1k. That should do. We've got quite a lot of stuff there. Right, I'll go with that. And he'll be happy because I'm giving him more than he's asked for.
I'd like to discuss...
Well,
Here. And something for you.
my word.
Welcome, Henry.
That's it. What about the weaponsmith, which is just here? I don't think he's got any money. I think I took it all off him last time. Double check.
God be with you, good.
965? Ah, okay. That's it. Ah, there's something you won't take. Never mind.
Let's talk.
Wow.
Agree?
A nice song. All right, sir.
Hey, Henry's coming.
You wouldn't take a bow off us. It's alright. Right, lads. Long journey here. That's not actually that long. Speak with Ulrich. So we'll go to the monastery. Oh, I forgot to sleep a long time. Because my energy's still only 66. I could get a sleep at the refugees inn. It's not a refugees inn, is it? It's the bloody infirmary. I can still rest at the infirmary because that's right next to us. I could even rest at the inn where we're supposed to meet you, Ulrich. We'll find out. We shall see. Dying of thirst. Attack on the road. I haven't even got my hand free, I'm still drinking. Are you on the hill? Are you for real? Is that all you've got? See ya. What about you?
I'll slaughter you. I'll kill you.
Don't believe you will.
Fucking kill you. Curse it.
So rip out your intestines and spray them across the land. Crackling, I love crackling. So bad for you, but so good. I do kind of feel sorry for these bandits. They've just got nothing. That's why they're robbing you. But, alas, can't be doing things like that. Another attack on the road, alright. Ooh, cumins. Come on. Dead. What about you? Oosa! Take it to the face. What's that? Common saber. Terrible. There's loads of action on the roads, I love it. You're too overloaded. Ah, pick up that shit, didn't I? Ah, the miller. There's a miller there. I wonder if these millers buy stolen stuff as well. I think we'll try it once we get to the monastery. We'll go there first. Or we should really sleep first, but I'll investigate their millers first because I don't think I've ever been to these millers to see if they are the same type. If they are, that's amazing. Miller Peshek. Is he one of the brothers? Who knows?
Henry's come to see us.
Henry has come to see. Well, that's a blacksmith anyway. Here's the miller. Or are you a miller?
Henry, I'm glad you came.
Oh, these are just generic millers. Right, that's okay. They're not the thieving types of miller. No. Isn't that why I'm running? I've got a horse. We can get a couple of hours sleep. We'll go meet them at the tavern at night.
Just for a
But my-
while, he says. To help your neighbours, he says.
Because Henry is pretty tired at the minute. Yeah. We'll get a couple of hours in. So our energy will at least be at 72, because I still want to catch these in the tavern. If I leave it too late, I might not catch them.
How are you? Damn! Stay away from me.
You walked into me horse, what are you whinging about? You fool. You noble fool. Is there something going on here that I don't know about?
Greetings,
Save
Henry.
me, Henry.
Standing in a hole? Aha, there he is.
Pour me one.
He's just sitting having a drink with a townsman. Ulrich!
So, what did Master Pfeiffer have to say?
I consulted him and we definitely have a starting point.
Tell me more.
Master Pfeiffer found out they need copper sheets for the core of the coins and quicksilver for the the other part?
I see. They have such materials at the monastery.
Exactly. That's why I'm interested in the local forges.
Yes, that is good. Yesterday, I heard people from the craftsman's yard by the monastery complaining. They said they could not sleep at night because the blacksmith works all the time till dawn.
I see. That's certainly worth asking about. Have you heard anything else?
You said they use quicksilver. There is a painter lodging here who is painting the church in Ujits. I heard him complain also. He said that he went to the monastery for quicksilver and it was all gone.
Well, that's something to follow up as well. Thanks.
Alright then. We've got 2 leads. Don't know how close they are. Oh, the master fresco painter's just here. Ah, that's handy.
I hope I can be of some humble service to you.
Wait there. Let's actually be able to see him. Instead of talking to us back.
I hear you've had some problems with the supply of quicksilver.
Problems? I should say so. For the 3rd time this month, they've told me they've
How
none.
are you, Henry?
There's no quicksilver to be had, they said.
And who exactly are you talking about? Who's holding back the goods on you?
The monastery overseer, or his assistant, more like.
Be with you, Henry.
So what did the overseer have to say to you?
God be
Nothing.
with you, Henry.
Apparently he doesn't deal in such trifles. Leaves it all to his assistant, the pompous git.
Huh.
Surely such valuable material can't just vanish.
Henry, I'm glad you came.
Where can it be?
I wish I knew. Every time I ask for the red paint, there's a different reason why they haven't got the quicksilver to mix it. Once they said the goods never arrived, and another time that the wagon carrying it was ambushed.
Hey, Henry's
Then it
come
went
to see
astray
us.
somewhere.
And you think they're lying?
Jesus, what do I know? But it seems pretty strange to me. 3 times in a row the same thing goes missing. There's bad luck and then there's something else.
Aye.
What do you
G'day,
need
Henry.
quicksilver for?
I don't. They do. To mix up the red pigment for me. I'm painting the church in Ujits. Can you imagine how stupid those biblical scenes look without red?
Not really.
Then be glad you can.
Welcome, Henry.
My eyes hurt just to imagine it.
This guy loves Henry. Welcome, Henry. Fucking sat there shouting at us. I'm 2 inches from the end of his face.
That's all I need to know for now.
Ah. But wouldn't you care to buy something before you go? Or play a game?
G'day,
I
Henry.
really need some money. I've been waiting here a while and my stay's getting expensive.
Yeah, what do you have
Why
for
not?
sale?
Show me what you have to offer.
Have I got Treasure Map 3? No, I haven't. I'll buy them off him. I'll do him a favour. I'll buy that and that. Should keep him happy.
Can we do something?
Well,
Is this enough?
Better be. He's
That's
in
not
need of
enough.
coin. Oh shit, he doesn't
G'day,
like that.
Henry.
aye, for that.
Good dealings. Okay, next lead. Where are we going? The Overseer's office. Come on, horse. We've got to do some interrogating. Oh shit. Is that the Riddler? Oh, it's the bloody Riddler again. How are then?
We've met before, haven't we?
All the time.
Come to think, yes.
So, you know how it goes.
That sounds good. Let's do it.
So, listen well. A certain powerful nobleman committed a grave sin, and the bishop set him a harsh penance. To pray in the chapel, on his knees, every day of the week, and for at least 2 hours each time. The nobleman was very busy, and wanted to spend as little time as possible praying, while keeping to the bishop's edict. How many hours in the week did the nobleman pray?
Repeat that. There's got to be a trick.
Can you repeat that?
I would have said 14. 2
Certainly.
times 7.
A certain powerful nobleman committed a grave sin, and the bishop set him a harsh penance. To pray in the chapel, on his knees, every day of the week, and for at least 2 hours each time. The nobleman was very busy, and wanted to spend as little time as possible praying, while keeping to the bishop's edict. How many hours in the week did the nobleman pray?
14. It's fucking got to be 14, hasn't it? Unless there's some stupid thing about them going to church on a Sunday anyway.
14.
The answer is 8 hours. See, the nobleman chose to pray for 2 hours at a time before and after midnight, between Monday and Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday, Friday and Saturday, and then another 2 hours sometime on Sunday. Oh, don't you fret.
That's
Very few
wrong.
people can figure out my riddles.
Mate, you've just fucking... No, that's false. It doesn't matter, because you can't split the days up like that, you prick. You're lucky I don't fucking get you, you slag. Fucking got scammed. Next time I see that guy, I'm just gonna stab him. Riddle me this, riddle me that. Why have I cut your face off and wore it like a hat? Whoa, where am I going? Up here.
Hey, Henry's come to see you.
Aye, I want answers.
Greetings, good night. How many?
I know who did it.
It was young Zmolla.
What?
Zmolla's the one responsible for all the thefts and death. He tried to kill me and Leszek and God knows who else.
Sweet Jesus. Where is he now?
Dead. I killed him in self-defense.
So is that the end of it, do you think?
It looks that way. I don't know if he had any cronies, but if he did, they'll be lying low from now on.
I'm glad to hear that. After all the horrible things that have happened, we'll have to reconsecrate part of the monastery.
Now to business.
I'm looking for some quicksilver. Did you have any on hand?
Talk to my assistant. He deals with such trivial matters.
Fine, thank you.
What the hell?
You must be either downstairs or upstairs.
Welcome, Henry.
Must be downstairs. That's him, innit?
Hey! Henry's come to see us!
I have. Got questions, mate?
Be off
Not
now.
him.
You don't belong here.
So where's it? Well, when all else fails, steal shit. Might be too late. I'll have that. But that's what that is worth a fortune. Old cross. Right, I can't do anything here. It's not triggering. Is it because it's... Yeah, it's night time. What we'll do is we'll go and get a proper night's rest. It's just round the corner here.
Henry, I'm glad you came.
We'll sleep until morning.
Welcome, Henry.
But we can sleep till after 8 o'clock. There. And then we can go in the overseer's office and hopefully the apprentice is there. Or his right hand man. We'll speak to him. He's going to be the guy that knows about it because he's a scumbag, I bet you. I think I've just decided what I'm going to have for me tea tonight. It's going to be a Domino's pizza. Smash it right in me face. Where you going?
I'll be with you. Be a bit more careful.
I'm at your...
I'm looking for some...
Talk to my assistant.
Fine, thank you.
I don't know who his assistant is.
How are you, Henry?
Oh, is this quest broken? Please don't be.
What is it? God be with you, Henry.
These don't know anything.
Welcome, Henry.
This is not good. I can go up here. Oh, that just leads out to the ramparts. Hey, I'm lost. I don't know. I don't know where to go. Why the sinister music all of a sudden?
Well, what the heck?
Ah, there he is. You scumbag.
I'm at your service, Sir Knight.
Sure you are.
Do you have any quicksilver in stock?
Who's asking?
Me.
I'm here on behalf of the master fresco painter. He said you sent him away empty-handed 3 times already.
Then I don't have any.
That sounds almost as if you don't want to sell it to me.
It's not that I don't want to. It's that I can't.
Can't you? In the Sasau monastery? That seems unlikely. It looks more like you're lining your own pockets to me. I wonder what people would have to say about that.
It's not. I'm not. Oh, shit.
Get to the point.
They came for me at noon. Directly to the office. The overseer was somewhere on his rounds. Some night, it was. Without a crest. Armed. He called himself Sir Jezek, and he had a lackey with him called Rapota, a scruffy fellow with a yellow cape. Always whistling he was. They told me they wanted all the quicksilver we order for the monastery. Of course, I told him that wouldn't be possible.
And then what? Did they threaten you?
Not at first. They tried to bribe me, and when I refused, they started threatening.
How did you hand it over to them?
I take it up the hill behind the monastery here. There's a big tree there with a small chapel underneath. Sometimes Rapota is there waiting for me. If not, I leave it there.
What did they threaten you with?
They said they know people in the monastery. That they'd have me thrown out and beaten for stealing.
And you had been stealing? I mean, before then.
You know how it is. I work my fingers to the bone and they pay me a pittance.
So they knew about you?
Yes, they knew my name, everything.
Very well. Thank you.
I bet you wish he didn't do it now. Got him selling a whole load of shit. He's probably going to be expelled when they find out. But, none of my concern. So Master Faye is just at this bar. We'll go there. I wonder if he'll be sat with Ulrich. Maybe we can speak to them together for once. Because this is the meeting that we arranged. Well, I think it is. It should be. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. So it's not at the pub. Where's he? What's he doing? Oh, he's downstairs.
God be with you.
Oh, here he is. Oh, that's not him. Tobias Fairfair sat in his underpants.
God be with you, lad. What can I do for you?
You look different, Master.
So as to fit in. I don't want it known that I'm in town.
Why?
I don't want to alarm our prey. Gossip spreads quickly, and if those scoundrels learn we're onto them, they'll flee.
That does make sense.
So what have you found out so far?
I found out where they get their quicksilver from. You were right, it was the monastery.
It was the only logical explanation.
It changed hands on the hill behind the monastery.
Have you been there to have a look around?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Maybe it would be worth the
snap.
time.
I'll go and see.
And have you found out who's behind it?
Someone called Rapiter.
Not much, but it's a start. At least it's not a common name. Listen, Henry, I had another thought on the way here. Those counterfeiters have to have a punch die to make the fake coins.
Yes, of course.
That's sophisticated work. And there's a man I know who works at the monastery yard, Master Engraver Jerome of Silesia.
You don't suppose that he's...
No, not that, God forbid. I know him well. He'd never do anything like that. But he runs an engraving workshop, so he might have heard something.
Very well, I'll ask him.
But ask with tact. I don't want him getting offended. And I prefer you not to mention me at all.
Okay.
I'll try to think of something. That's all.
So we've got to not offend this guy. But at least the game has saved, so that's win, win, winner, winner, chicken dinner. Now while we're here, I've noticed on the map there's an armor shop, which means I can go in and sell some gear. I want to check how much cash he's got first.
Hey, Henry's come to see us.
Master Ota. Maybe he's got some good gear. I might
I'm at your
peruse
service,
his inventory.
Good day, Henry.
I want to peruse your inventory. Oh, look, isn't that nice? White. Common plate saucers. They're not as good. They're too noisy. Magdeburg plate pauldrons. They're better than mine by quite a lot. But noise goes up and so does visibility. So I'd rather not have them. That's what I'm wearing at the minute, I think. Nobleman's gauntlets are quite good. Now I'm happy with what I've got on. He's got 2k. So with that in mind, let's sell some armor to him. 2 grand. I don't know if this is the guy I need to speak to. Possibly. $1.8k, perfect.
Let's talk about the...
Final.
Good dealing with you. Check out the engraving workshop, but I need to be tactful. Is that all I can do? Find out who works... Right, so I'll ask this guy if he works with copper. He should know.
Do you make anything out of copper, Master?
I do a bit of Damascene decor sometimes. Why do you ask?
I'm looking for someone who could do me some copper sheets.
Well, that's pretty rough and ready work. I wouldn't waste my time with it. But go and ask Zach from the craftsman's yard by the monastery. He's bought up all the copper to be had around here anyway.
What can you tell me about the blacksmiths here in Sasau?
Depends which ones you mean. In the town there's Mikesh. He's a decent man and an honest craftsman. And in the yard by the monastery there's Zach. But there's not many good words I can say about him.
That's the guy I've got to speak to.
Tell me something about Mikesh.
Like I said, he's an honest craftsman, which isn't something you can say about every blacksmith in town.
What about the monastery blacksmith, Zach?
Well, him and me don't exactly see eye to eye. He wanted to buy my business, but I turned him down. Ever since then, he hasn't had a good word to say about me.
That'll be all. Thank you.
Interesting. Zach by the monastery. I think we'll go up there. We'll see if we can find Zach. And I'm gonna save the game because I want to speak to this engraver guy. What's he called? And yeah, the engraver guy. I don't want to offend him. And Zach's up here, right next to where we need to be. And my horse is still waiting there. Good lad. So Zach should be over there somewhere. I'll find him.
I hope they leave soon.
So I wonder if the people that... Well, I'm pretty confident that the people that are counterfeiting the money are not residents of Bohemia. Is this class as Bohemia? I think they might be from another country. But let's find Zach.
You wouldn't believe how long it's taking him to put up that fence. And that cow of his trampled out cabbage.
Welcome, Henry.
Unless they mean him. We'll try him. I don't think it is him because he's friendly. We've done a lot of dealings with that guy. Zach.
Hey! Henry's come to see us.
Well, this is his house. There's someone in there.
Good day,
Villager.
Henry.
God save. Hey, what you doing here? Clear off quick or I'll have you thrown out.
I'm trying to find Zach. And he's not here. Well, right, we're gonna have to wait. We'll go here first. We'll talk to him, then we'll come back and find out who works with copper and that blacksmith. He's probably on his dinner. I mean, it is just after 12. He's probably having a massive feast of food somewhere around here. Who are you? Oh, you're that guy. Oh, the master engraver. He seems to be upstairs. Right, let's try not to offend this guy and don't implicate the other guy. What the hell? Oh, stuck. I'm stuck in the barrels. I'm genuinely stuck. Haha! What do you think of that? I'm the Batman.
Henry's come to see us.
Oh, it's Master Jerome, man. We've done missions for this guy.
Jesus Christ be praised.
How goes the work, Master?
Getting there, getting there. You need something, my boy?
What are you doing here, anyway?
You're in an engraver's shop, my boy. We're engraving, of course.
Yeah, but engraving what? And what's it used for?
Oh, we engrave wood and stone as well as metal. Here in the monastery, it's mostly about decoration.
You've got quite a large workshop, Master. You don't do all the work alone, surely?
I'm usually here with my apprentice, Florian.
Florian.
Of course, by simple observation, you'll note that this is not currently the case, and I'm here alone. It means that either I'm a liar or something out of the ordinary has occurred.
I see. I think. So what's happened to Florian?
He shares the fate of the pharaohs for today. The fifth scourge of Egypt did smite him, the plague, or so his message advised me.
Jesus Christ, the plague.
Do remain calm. I'm quite certain the plague from which Florian is suffering wasn't a judgment from on high. Or if it was a judgment on excessive drinking. I'm told such an ailment can be of truly biblical proportions.
What's he like, your apprentice, Florian?
I'm afraid that his exuberant youth has taken its toll. He's been acting strangely of late. I fear he has delusions of persecution.
I don't really know what you mean, at all.
Recently, for example, he told me that someone was following him. And the very next day he bought a padlock from the blacksmith and locked up his chest. As though I would ever sneak into it. In any case, why the interest? Are you looking for him?
Something like that.
May I ask why?
I have a message for him.
A message? Who would be interested in that wastrel? Other than his furious and deeply disappointed master, of course.
A fair
About
maiden.
your question, you'll find him at home. No doubt feverishly dying. He sleeps in the baker's cellar.
Ah, thank you. Does Florian have any enemies?
A man such as he certainly owes money at every turn, and the parents of local girls are undoubtedly displeased with his attempts to propagate. However, most recently it was that fury from the baths who accosted him in quite a spectacular rage.
I want to speak to her.
A woman from the baths? What did she do?
The harpy nearly tore all Florian's hair out. I don't frequently feel sorry for my ne'er-do-well apprentice, but on that occasion I made an exception.
Do you have any idea why she did it?
She was screaming about some girl, some flighty bath maid, Esther. I would say that Florian had felt the joys of spring and acted accordingly, although one would have thought they'd be used to that sort of thing at the bathhouse.
Thank you. I'll leave you to your work.
So Florian's a little spunky monkey, is he? Right, where's his chest? That's probably Florian's chest there. I'll not be able to get into that while he's there. So, it could be that one. I'll come back later. I'll do a bit of investigation first. Then we'll see if we can find anything in his chest. Oh, the bathhouse. And that's where he's sleeping. Okay. Trusty steed, where art thou?
I'm glad you came.
Might get a wash here myself.
May the Lord watch over you, Henry.
I hear you're at odds with apprentice Florian.
At odds? I'll give you at odds. It's that sod's fault they took my Esther. Poor girl. I shudder to think what's become of her.
What exactly happened?
This man came in wanting a bath, and Esther with it. She doesn't normally offer that kind of service, but I didn't see the harm, so I sent her in to him. And suddenly I hear screams. So I run out, and I see the bastard pulling her out of the tent and shoving her into a boat.
What the hell?
I'm sorry they took her, but what exactly has it got to do with Florian?
They shouted at me to tell Florian that when he wises up, he'll get the girl back.
Ah, maybe he stopped providing them with copper. I mean, silver.
I assume that Florian knows this, Esther.
You know village girls. They don't get much of a choice. Every other knave has a turnip for a brain, and if they don't, they're relatives. And then some young dandy turns up who writes her little poems. What's the poor girl to do? And this is how it ends. She should have stuck with the turnip heads.
Where can I find this Florian? I'd like to ask him a few questions.
He works in the engraver's workshop at the monastery craftsman's yard. And if he's not there, he'll be holed up like the rat he is in the cellar he rents from the baker. He's afraid of me, for sure.
What did the bailiff make of it?
Don't even get me started on that. He's another fine... I won't say what. I told him everything, but he says he won't do nothing about it.
How's that then?
He wouldn't tell me to my face, of course. But people here don't think much of us. There's some as reckon my Esther deserves what she got. Poor girl.
It sounds like you were close to Esther.
I loved her like my very own. She came to me as an orphan, like a wolf child she was. I raised her and taught her and gave her a job, and now she's gone. Who knows if she's even alive?
I'll get her back. But first...
I'd like to make use of the bathhouse's services.
Uh-huh. And what do you want?
Just want to wash. Just that one. To pay for a wench? Nah, not this
Get
time.
myself fixed up a bit. Have a bath and get my clothes washed.
But of course. Money first, though.
I'm not giving you that much.
And how much are you...
Satisfied?
Well, a little... You won't regret...
Come on and get us washed. It's the first time I've had a wash in this game, a proper wash. So am I looking bling bling now, am I? Oh yes, everything's sparkling. Like a knight in shine armor. As my stats went up. My charisma's went up to 13. Awesome. Vitality 17. I'm big pimping. Come on then. We've got to go and see this guy in the cellar. And we've got to go and rescue Esther. I imagine that's what he's going to ask us to do.
Henry, I'm glad you came.
The baker's cellar.
G'day, Henry.
In there. This must be the cellar. Oh, hello there. Florian.
God be with you, Henry. I'm at your service, Sir Knight.
You look quite sprightly for an invalid.
What? Who the hell are you?
My name's Henry, and I'm making inquiries for Sir Radzig Cobbler.
He's just called us Henry?
What do you want from me?
You welcomed us in?
Straight to the point then. All right. I've been investigating counterfeit money, and the trail led me straight to you. Does the name Rappator mean anything to you?
I don't know. Maybe?
Don't bother. I know you know him. You make the punch dice for the counterfeiters. How do you hand them over? Do you know where their workshop is?
I can't say anything. I'll deny everything and you've got nothing on me. No evidence, just accusations.
It's got something to do with that girl, hasn't it?
How do you know?
That doesn't matter.
No, I suppose not. I didn't want to get involved, I swear. Those bastards kidnapped Esther. If I don't cooperate, they'll kill her.
Who is Esther?
My girl, of course. That scum took her right out of the bathhouse.
I'm sorry about that.
I'll get her back.
Me too.
Where's the option?
Listen, I'll tell you everything, I promise. But only if I know that Esther's safe.
What, so I'm to go searching for her in the woods?
I know where they're keeping her, but nobody will help me. And what can puny little me do faced with those strapping great villains?
Oh, this sounds like a plan for me. I'll save Esther. I'm not going to bargain with him because I want to go and get her back.
Very well. I'll bring back your Esther.
Really?
Yes.
It
but then
seems
you
a
have to
shame.
Tell me everything.
I will. I swear to God Almighty. Please, just bring her back to me. Nothing else matters.
Where are they keeping her?
In the Skalitz Hills.
Fuck
There are
me.
some abandoned cottages around the mines. That's where I saw her last.
It's a
They took
complete
me there
other
when I
end
said
of
they
the
had to
world.
let me speak to her.
All right. I'll go there and try and think of something.
You're my savior.
Don't get your hopes up. Anything could happen.
Yeah, I could have speech checked him and got the answer straight away. But I want to save this girl. It's something that I have to do for my conscience. Well, the game's saved, so let's be done with it. So if we go to Samopesh, then we can head northwest. And eat some food as well, my nourishment's going down. Get a big cabbage up us. Hold up, really? Come on. Get out. Oh, you bone arrow guy, are you? Cut you down. Were they fighting each other, do you think? Fools. I'll take that hare meat and I'll eat it. Oh no, I won't because it's not cooked. I wonder if they were fighting each other, the bandits and the Cumans. I'll eat them. Dark riding boots. I might want to wear them, I'll take that. Fashionable black hose, I think that's what I'm wearing at the moment. Did someone fall down this mountain? Well, if they did, I don't know where the bodies went. It was a cumin. But I don't care. Dark riding boots. 331 2510. 331 2510. I'm gonna wear them. Dark riding boots and I'll heal them later. First. Do damage. Oh, don't drink that. Bread, drop that. No good. Hare meat. Drop that. Didn't care. Henry loves crackling just like me. Well, might as well ride north. We're just next to Samopesh anyway. This way. I'll ride straight through the woods. That is where I'm going, isn't it? North. Yes. Get the fair maiden back. Oh, look at this coming out the woods into the sunshine. Lovely jubbly. All these are lush fields. Boars. I should really try and take down... Oh, look at the valley. That's still quite a way away. I'll try and make it down a slope with a more shallow incline. Gonna have to cross a river soon as well. I think I saw it on the map. Oosh! Sure jumped that shit. Let me get up this mountain. I'm not sure if there's an easier way up. Possibly can I see a path up the side? Or am I getting myself into more of a predicament? I'll be able to get up here. That's good. There we go. Got a path up the hill. We're nearly there. What I'll do is I'll wait till the compass goes like yellow, and I'll get off my horse and go on foot. There it is. Well, there's a house anyway. I don't know if that's where these guys are. I'm not sure if I can even bargain with these, or if I have to fight them. Let's go sneaky. I want to get on top of this hill and just scout the area. A little mound. Well, I can see a bandit there. I think I should just murder them all. That's what's going to happen.
We should check in on that girl. Suppose we should. Wish we were already done with it.
And don't think about it. I'd wager we'll be here for quite some time.
You're probably right.
You're in the wrong place at the wrong
Ah,
time.
fuck, I fucked my stealth up. Never mind.
They're here! Where is everyone? Quick!
Come on then.
Raise the alarm! Watch out!
Well, I never.
Come here,
returned
Lily
up
Liver.
Willingly for the slaughter.
Lily liver, eh?
Where is everyone?
You know
Quick!
how this one ends.
Hey! All of you, gather here! Raise the alarm! Fucking hell!
I need to get this guy without a shield first. Get out! What a parry! That's it? Is that them all? Key to shed, awesome. Where's your mate? Oh, there he's hiding in the ground. They've all got. Not very good stuff. You look hard. Why are these classes stolen? Come on, Esther. I'm trespassing, am I? I'd like to see them try and stop us. Well, they did try and stop us in the field massively. I'm going to lockpick this. Boosh, who needs keys? You alright?
I'll do anything.
I've got you. Don't worry.
You now.
However did you find me?
Florian told me where they took you.
I'm a fool. I thought he was just a dandy, God knows why. And it turns out he's a villain in league with thieves. And a coward too. This whole time he knew where I was.
It's not Florian's fault. He was terrified they'd do something to you. They had him over a barrel.
You're right. Poor Florian must have been more scared than me.
I'd say so.
We should probably set off.
I'll go with you. I'd hate to lose you on the way.
Oh, nice. We're going to be teleported back. I hope so. Oh, we are. Nice. I wonder if we'll get any stops because we've got her in tow, or if it'll just have one nice clean road back because we've got her with us. Have you noticed how fast we're travelling? We don't normally travel this fast. Awesome. We've rescued the damsel in distress. We didn't even take credit for it. We were like, yeah man, Florian's alright. They ain't badmouth him. Whereas I could have said, yeah, I'm your knight in shining armour, come back with me and be my house wench. Be my house wench. I've sorted you right out, sunshine.
I'm honored that you should come to me.
I found that Esther of yours.
I know! Back already. How can I ever thank you?
By telling me all about the goings-on with Rapita.
They found me in the tavern one evening. Caught me when I went to the shit pile. They started to badger me about working for them.
They?
Yes, Rapita. And a knight they called Sir Jezek.
And then what?
They explained what they wanted from me and I told them to sod off.
I'm guessing that didn't go down too well.
It wasn't all that bad. They just threw me on the dung heap and left. I thought it was just a drunkard's joke. But then they took Esther.
Where will I find Rapita?
He's usually wherever I am.
What does that mean?
He watches me. Everywhere I go. And when I'm at home, he sits on the bench in the square, watching my house.
So he's there now?
Hard to say. Sometimes I see him in the tavern on the green, buying supplies.
All right. At least I know where to start. And you go to work tomorrow, you hear?
Why?
Because we have to lure him out. And besides, Your master will surely be glad to see you.
I have my doubts.
Why didn't you tell anyone?
At first, I took it for a bad joke. And then, when they snatched Esther, there was nothing to be done.
I suppose I'd better go. I'd hate the bastard to get away.
Good luck, and thanks for the help.
You're welcome, mate. So where are we actually going? I do need to save the game. What I want to do is, I want to rent a room here. Just so I can save it for an hour.
God save Henry.
Oh, I can't rent a room off her. Why not? Sits on Market Square. So he's probably going to be sitting here. I can't see anybody. Unusual. Look, I found the reporter. Fuck him, let's catch him. I'm gonna get him in the act. Caught you, little shit.
Are you Rapiter by any chance?
Pardon me? Do we know each other?
No, but I'm hoping to change that.
Well, I don't have much time right now. I'd best be off.
It'll only take a moment.
All right then. What do you want?
I know that you spy on Florian. I know you were involved in the kidnapping of the bath maid, and I know why you're doing it all.
It seems there's no point making excuses.
None. Now tell me where their workshop is.
Of course. That will be the best solution.
So?
Let's leave it for another time.
No. Fucking come here, little shit. Is that his horse? Are you kidding me? What's he doing? He's fast. He's a fast little fuck, isn't he?
God be with you, Henry.
No, I give up.
So, are you ready to talk?
I will. Just don't hurt me, please. What do you want from me?
Tell me where the workshop is.
Don't worry.
Save Henry.
Your master won't be punishing you for betraying him. You're both going to have too many other problems.
It's in the Skullet's mines.
The Skullet Mines.
Down very much.
On the eastern side of Skullet's Hill, there's an abandoned mine gallery. Well, it used to be abandoned. Now there's a small camp in front of it, and the workshop is inside.
Aha, okay.
Who is your lord?
Sir Yezhek of Ronov. That's what he calls himself, although Ronov Castle's long gone.
What happened to it?
Ronov used to belong to Vincent, Count Lichtenberg. After his death, it fell to Margrave Jobst, and he had it pulled down. He knew full well that Vincent's vassals would resist him.
Why? Everyone knows that when a lord dies without issue, the king can confer his estate on whoever he pleases.
But Vincent had descendants. Ronov only fell to the Margrave because he declared them all illegitimate. All because Vincent had refused to fight for him against Sir Prokop. Sir Yezhek led a revolt of the vassals, but Jobst rounded them all up. Only Sir Yezhek got away. Since then, he's become the scourge of the domain.
Well, have you noticed we failed to find out who does copper? But I don't think we need it. I think we found the main culprits here. That's what matters.
Who are you anyway?
What the hell are you doing?
They call me Rapota. I used to be the executioner's henchman in Brno.
And how did you come to be serving Sir Jezek?
I helped him escape from prison. If I was going to serve anyone, better Sir Jezek than the executioner.
So you saw being a brigand's henchman as a step up in the world?
I thought if things changed and he stopped marauding, he might get run off back and take me into his service.
Well, after this little escapade, you can forget about that. You'll be lucky if you don't end up swinging on the gallows.
It's all the same anyway now. I've betrayed him.
So who's Sir Jezek working for? Don't tell me he just took it into his head one day to start forging coins.
That's not for me to know. Sir Jezek was on speaking terms with various lordships.
Such as?
We were often guests at the monastery, but I slept in the hayloft, so I heard nothing.
And apart from that?
In the camp, you'd occasionally see a Hungarian nobleman, but I don't know what he was doing there, or who he is.
Okay, I've heard enough.
I think I've heard enough.
Can I ask you something?
Yes?
I don't want to hang. It's a horrible death. I prefer you just kill me here and now.
Fuck, be off while you can.
Ah, you're not worth tainting my sword with your blood. Now get lost before I change my mind.
Get lost. You're not worth me time. Hopefully he'll change his ways. And if he doesn't, if you don't change your ways, then now what's coming? Your blood will join the other blood on my sword. So it looks like we failed. What the hell? That guy just that guy just dropped from the heavens. Who on earth are you? He's the Watchman. Right now, anyways. Yeah, it's moved on. The quest's moved on. We don't need to know about the copper anymore. So what I'm going to quickly do is I'm going to travel here. Oh, can I not just secure? I'd rather just secure a bloody bathhouse here, but she won't let me. I want a room. Nah, not happening. We're gonna have to fast travel. Never mind. So straight off the bat on the next episode, we're going to talk to Ulrich, get his help, and then we're going to go to the mines. We're going back to the mines of Moria. We've only just been there. Killed a load of miners, one of them got away. Maybe the reason he got away is because it kind of interlinks into this quest. I'd like to think it does, because that's pretty clever if it does do that. Pretty clever indeed. 7 o'clock, we'll get a night mission on the go. Ah, tomorrow might be a night mission, I'm excited. So tomorrow we'll take Ulrich and we'll ride for Skalitz, the Skalitz mines.